Welcome back to another episode of motocoach.com. Today's video, we're talking about life tips and life success and really talking about the brain. And today's video is going to be talking about mental toughness. So look, my intention for making this video is ultimately I want to educate you guys in all things moto. And the biggest part of moto is actually your own brain, your own mindset. You know, if you can't think right, if you can't get your brain right and your mindset right, you're never going to be able to utilize the number one thing that's going to help you get your moto goals and accomplish your dreams on a bike, because your brain is the most powerful thing. And so today we're about to educate your brain and educate you so that you can begin to not only train on your motorcycle, but you can also train your mindset for you to be successful. And so today's topic is mental toughness. And I was inspired today because, you know, I'm in the season of building my motocross program where we have to cold call. So I'm cold calling dealerships, and we're really just spreading awareness of our motocross coaching program that we offer as an upsell for dealerships to help educate and keep kids safe, and just learning the easy way versus the hard way, you know, the school of hard knocks. And so I had to make these phone calls today, cold calls, and if you've ever done it, it's not easy, and it's really scary because, I don't know, I'm just not good on the phone. I've never done that thing. I remember back when I was younger trying to call girls that I got their phone numbers, I was petrified. A lot of times I wouldn't even do it because I was scared, but it reminded me of that today because I was calling my first dealership. I got the phone number in my phone, and I was about ready to call it, and man, my heart started beating, and I hung up. I was like, I cannot do it. It's too scary. I can't do it. And so I had to take a step back, and I'm like, Kyle, you can do this. Like, think of all this stuff that you've done. Think of all the things that you've already accomplished. I'm like, you've done backflips. You've done freestyle shows in some of the biggest venues in front of 80,000 people. You've done all these amazing things. This is nothing. You got this. But it was still really scary. So I'm like, you're right. I can do it. And at the end of the day, like, I'm helping these people. Like, I'm calling them to help them and to add value to them. And so I was like, all right, I can do this. And so I picked up the phone and I called it, and it was super scary. I was breathing heavy, but I got through it. It went really, really well. They loved the pitch, and got a meeting set up. But after that, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. So I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just, for today, I'm done. It was too emotional, and now I'm gonna just go relax. And then I just was reminded of where I was failing, in my riding when I was training. Back in the day, there would be these tricks, and I was really scared to learn these tricks, and sometimes backflips by yourself is petrifying, and I would muster up the courage and I would do one. I would go out there and do one so many times, and the problem is I never got to mastery on some of my tricks because it was really scary and it was emotional, and I would do one and be done. I wasn't very emotionally tough. I could get one, which was amazing, but you really got to put the time in to master things. And so I'm like, you know what, you're right. Like, I need to develop who I am. I need to expand who I am. It's all about expanding as a person and always pushing to be better every single day. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna be like that. I can't just do one. And so, I had to go back in there. I had to start making more phone calls. So I made 3 or 4 today. But I only would have done one if I wouldn't have remembered how I was plateauing my success earlier on in my career. And so glad that I knew where my weaknesses was. I've trained enough that I know where I'm weak, and I know what I need to push through and work towards. So today I'm just kind of inspiring you to do something tough. Be mentally tough. Start training those tough things that are emotional, that are hard. Those hard things in life. You need to expand. If you're not doing something scary and challenging every single day, you're contracting. You're lessening. You're getting worse. And so it's so encouraging. It's so critical that you be intentional about doing hard things every single day. Do those hard things that you don't want to do so that you can expand into that person that you need to become to make your goal, that your dream come true and accomplish your goal. So, hey, I hope something in this, maybe just inspired you just a tiny bit to take the next step in your own journey to creating your moto success. So this is I'm Kyle Biscotter with motocoach.com, talking about mental toughness, about getting your mindset right so that you can get your moto life right. All right, guys, see you on the next video.